Welcome back, Freshwater Fishing Novices. My name is Moles. This is Freshwater Fishing Novice Friday, and this is the Freshwater Fishing Novice YouTube channel. Thanks for coming back. Today, I feel like I jumped the shark, and I missed the beat here. I should have covered this a long time ago, so I'm going to talk about 3 knots. 3 knots I use as a freshwater fishing novice. What knots do you need to know how to tie? All right, freshwater fishing novices, 3 knots you're going to need to know. I was going through some comments and I ran into Amelia's comment about knots. I was like, whoops. I said I was going to make a video about that and I didn't. So here it is, Amelia. 3 knots you're going to need to go fishing. What's the first type of knot? How do you get that line attached to your reel? All right, freshwater fishing novices, let's take a look at the Arbor Knot. So I do it a little different. This is to put it onto your reel. What I'm doing is I'm tying a simple over and through knot, overhand knot I guess it's called. So you can see I just did that. It's pretty much just a simple knot. What you're going to do is you're going to tighten that down. Usually I lubricate it, but at this point it's just for visual purposes. I'm going to trim that tag end close, well, maybe a little bit closer to that little knot. So now what do I got going on? All right, so I got my knot at the end of it. So that's going to be my stopper knot. So now I'm just going to do 2 more overhand knots. So 1 under, over and through, and then over, under, and through. I don't know why I did it that way. I'm sure you could do it both the same ways, you know, as far as under and over and through. So now you got this loop, you got your tag end, now you have your reel. You're going to open the bail. Make sure your loop is big enough to go over the reel so it's easier to deal with. Now what you're going to do is just kind of pull left and right till it cinches down and that stopper knot is tight, tight, tight up against that reel. You can see that's what's happening right there. Now I'm going to roll some line onto this baby. Reel, reel, reel. And you can see that's how line goes onto your reel. Okay, so now we know how to put line on our reel. What's the next kind of knot you're going to need? Well, you're probably going to need to attach your line to a lure or a hook. Let's take a look at my all-time favorite knot for tying onto a hook or a lure. All right, so freshwater fishing novices, the Polymer Knot. We're going to go through the eyelet of the hook once, and you're going to go back through that same way. So what you're going to do, you're going to have a tag end on your left, you'll have a loop on your right. So you can see, just trying to get the right length. You give yourself plenty of space to deal with it, you know what I mean? So now you're going to go underneath that tag end and main line with your loop, and you're going to come around and you're going to go back through that loop that you're creating right here above the eyelet and the hook. Now you're going to go ahead and slip that through. You're going to grab that loop and hold the tag end and the main line, and you're going to pull some slack through on that loop that you're now creating again. So now you're going to feed the hook through that loop. You're going to kind of tighten everything up. You're going to pull on the main line and the tag line, cinch it down, and there you go, nice and tight. Now what you're going to do, you're going to cut that tag end off. Maybe. There we go. And that is the Polymer Knot. One of the easiest knots you can learn. Super fast, super quick. Okay, so that was the Polymer Knot. You can see how easy that was. I mean, couldn't be easier. Learn that Polymer Knot, guys. I don't care if you have to watch this video or someone else's video. A Polymer Knot, super important. But here's the next knot I learned how to tie, and it made a big difference. It feels a little bit more secure than the Polymer Knot. The improved clinch knot, freshwater fishing novices. So you're going to go through the eyelet once, pull your tag end up so it's next to your main line. You smooth it out like that. Then what I like to do is I like to take that tag end and then kind of fold it down in my other finger, in my index finger and thumb, and then I start twisting. So I'm going to twist my hook about 16 times. I've read 6 to 10 to 16. I just go 16 out of habit after doing it so many times. So Doodly doodly do 16. Oh, we're almost there. Come on. Keep twisting, moles. All right. So now there's a little loop right there next to the eyelet you can see. You can see it right there. I'm going to slide this tag end through there. I'm going to finagle it with my other hand. And now I got this loop right here, and I'm going to go right back through that loop, this big main loop. Grab that tag end and match it up with the main line. Now I'm going to cinch this down. And I pull a little bit quick here, so I slowed it down so you guys could see it. Tighten it down. There we go. Improves clinch knot. You can see how tight that looks. Trim off the tag end. Now let's take a look at this baby. Yeah, that looks nice and strong, right? Okay, so that was the improved clinch knot. That one just gives me a little bit more confidence when I tie it on. I don't feel like I'm going to slide out or break off. There's multiple points of contact on it. But those are the 3 different knots I use all the time. So I'm wondering, what kind of knots do you guys know how to tie? Leave it in the comments below. Let me know what you guys are using for knots. If you guys like this video, go ahead and like, share. You can just like it if you want. You don't have to share it. Who cares? Might be helpful if someone's never learned how to fish, how to tie like 2 super important knots and a bonus extra knot. If you guys aren't subscribed, I can't understand for the life of me why. All you have to do is hit that bell, make it turn from red to gray. You'll be subscribed. It's free to do. Helps my channel out. Helps other fishermen find my channel and hopefully become better fishermen. Thanks for watching the Freshwater Fishing Novice YouTube channel. It's been Freshwater Fishing Novice Friday. My name is Moles, the Freshwater Fishing Novice. Hope you guys have a great weekend. I'll catch you next week.